Good day, students! Welcome back to Mary's World of Science! Don't you ever stop to wonder how plants exist? They don't just grow wherever they please. Plants are similar to humans. Both have varying organs that help us survive. These organelles help the plants grow to its protrusion and unto old age. Organelles sounds a little like organ system, and if you manage to catch that similarity, you're on the right path on understanding how they work together. In this lesson, we'll be able to see the organelles that make a plant and how they work together as our body systems. So most schools have its garden. Have you been to your school garden? What type of garden does your school have? It is usually a project of ISO organization or the Youth Environment Schools Organization. It is to help students be aware of the environment and how to take care of it. Do you know how plants use sunlight? That is with the help of green pigment called the chlorophyll. It is found in the chloroplast. About 90% of the red and blue energy of the light gets absorbed and all the light reflects. This is the reason why we see green. Plants are an important part of our life. They provide us with all the necessary to survive. But have you ever stopped to think about how they work? Plants are made up of many different parts, and they carry out functions needed to keep the plant alive. So the external parts of the plants are composed of three main parts: the roots, the leaves, and the stem. Each part has a set of unique functions to keep the plant healthy. First, the roots absorb water and minerals from the soil and attach the plant in the ground. Next, the stem supports the plant above the ground and transport the water and minerals to the leaves. Getting interesting, right? Now, let us move to the next part, which is the cross-section of the leaf. Alright, so the leaves start with cuticle. It is the outermost layer that protects the leaf itself. Next is the epidermis that covers the upper and lower surfaces of the leaf. The upper prevents water loss and transmits sunlight for photosynthesis. The lower focuses on the exchange of gases that is done by the stomata, or we call it the little mouth, with the help of sclerenchyma cell known as the guard cells. These cells help to regulate the rate of transpiration through the opening and closing of the stomata. Alright, so next, the mesopyle or the middle lip. It is the tissue that builds up most of the interior of the leaf. The upper layer is the one that captures sunlight and carries out most of the photosynthesis, which is known as the palisade mesopyle. The second layer is the spongy mesopyle, and it contains rounded cells with fewer chloroplasts. The cells are loosely packed and separated by larger airy spaces. The veins of a leaf are made from vascular tissue, and part of those veins are the xylem and the phloem. The xylem transport water and minerals from the roots, stems, and throughout the leaves, while the phloem transports sugar through the source tissue. So last but not the least is the chloroplast. Its most important function is to synthesize food by the process of photosynthesis. It absorbs light energy and converts it into chemical energy. There are two unique parts present inside the chloroplast. These are known as the grana and the stroma. The grana consists of chlorophyll pigments and are functional unit of chloroplast. It is made up of stock of disc-shaped structures known as thylakoids. Stroma is similar to cytoplasm in the cells, where all the organelles are embedded. It is the homogeneous matrix that contains the grana and stroma, but also contains various enzymes. Stroma laterally function by connecting the stalks of thylakoid sacs. The chloroplast consists of the following parts. First, membrane envelope. It composes the inner and outer lipid bilayer membranes. The inner membrane separates the stroma from the intermembrane space. Next, the intermembrane space. It is the space between inner and outer membrane. The thylakoid system is suspended in the stroma. It is a collection of membranous sacs called thylakoids. The green pigment called the chlorophyll are found in the thylakoid membranes. Stroma. It is a colorless, alkaline, aqueous, and protein-rich fluid present within the inner membrane of the chloroplast, present surrounding in grana. Grana are the sites of conversion of light energy into chemical energy. And lastly, the chlorophyll. It is the green photosynthetic pigment that helps in the process of photosynthesis. It traps solar energy and uses it for the synthesis of food in all green plants. Now that you know the parts and function of the plants, you are ready to put your